What is going on out there, peeps? All right, let's get into Iraq. Not a whole lot going over there, but I do want to touch on the Dinar news a little bit. All right, we're going to touch on that a little bit because, again, there's a lot of rumors and talks going out there, and I want to try to see what I could do about getting some of these under control. Anyways, nonetheless, I seen Al Kadimi sit in his office and say, "Hey, what's going on?" I waved him. We waved back. I got a good picture. What do you think? I'm just making that up. Anyways, it does look like he's like, hey, like, you're just sitting there like he's looking at you. You know what I mean? And waving to you. All right. Nonetheless, let's get on over here. Hey, you guys, you know how this it goes. If you're thinking about buying precious metals, give our friends over there at Money Metals Exchange a consideration. If you are a first-time buyer and you spend more than $100 on precious metals, use promo code PIMPY, P-I-M-P-Y, and get a free half ounce of silver. I'll take it, man. Nonetheless, let's go over here too real quick. You guys know all this, what's going on with all social media platform. It's getting a little bit worse as they're trying to shove this whole Biden thing down our throats. They're really knocking people off left and right, making sure they don't start posting information that shows proof of all the voting fraud. Nonetheless, I am over here on Twitter. I am on Parler as well. The links are in the description. And you guys, look, this is just like YouTube. This is pretty cool. It's called LBRY. The link is in the description. Come on over there and join me. I'm up to 71 followers. This is cool. You can watch the videos here if you want. They won't censor my videos. They keep them there, unlike a specific you-know-who. Anyways, let's get into this. There's only a couple articles. I'll refresh real quick just to check. Just a couple of articles real quick, and then I want to talk about the dinar. Okay, so anyways, this is President Saleh, and he is talking about, remember the article that I went over yesterday in which there's a little tit for tat going on. You had the Shiites and I believe it was politicians that were, they went ahead and passed these laws, and Sunnis, and passed the laws when it comes to the financial deficit without including the input from the people over there in Kurdistan. And so this is President Saleh saying, it's a dang shame that happened. He said, this is regrettable to pass a law on financing the fiscal deficit in the absence of national consensus. See, you guys got to be one. One of the things that Al Kadimi did that I was really admired is when he told all these different, you have all these different kind of groups, you know what I mean? The popular mobilization group, you have, the solder group, and these people have all these little offices and stuff, and they all fly their own little flags above their government buildings. And I was really respect and admire the fact that one of the things that Al Kadimi did was tell them, no, take that crap down. You fly one flag. We're one people. And that's the Iraqi flag. Something about that, hit me pretty good. I was like, that's what I'm talking about. Do what you need to do to unite the people. All right. I'm sure it's a huge task. That's like somebody coming into the United States right now, telling Democrats and Republicans, well, they're not Democrats or Republicans, the left and the right, to shake hands to get along. It's just easier said than done. All right. But nonetheless, the president did address it. He said the passage of the law on financing the fiscal deficit was necessary to secure the salaries of the employees for the next 3 months, although borrowing is not a sustainable solution. From this standpoint, we emphasize the serious work in preventing the reoccurrence of the crisis of financing the salaries of the employees. The borrowing law alone is not sufficient to face this crisis, and the comprehensive reform policy in the radical treatment and protection of employee salaries must be adopted as a priority that does not tolerate leniency. Okay. So he said, but it is regrettable that the law was passed in the absence of the national consensus, specifically from the Kurdish component, which constitutes a negative precedent in political action. So he's right. You know what I mean? If you're going to be a unified people, you have to listen to the input from everybody, regardless if you like it or not. No matter whatever the decision is, the decision needs to be done for what's best for the Iraqi people, not greedy Gretchens who are corrupt. All right, not saying that's what's going on, but right now, you have these different political factions within the parliament, all these different blocks. You know what I mean? You got people with different religions, people with different beliefs, backgrounds, the whole nine yards. They're all in different tribes are in there, and they don't all get along with each other. So what ends up happening is it's like where we are here in our country. There's a lot of gridlock there, and that's not good. You don't get anything accomplished because people are too worried about what they can get for theirs only, unfortunately. But anyways, with the new election law coming up, it's going to reduce, I believe, a lot of these blocks and a lot of influence that some of these people have, and they don't like it. Kurdistan passed their portion, and then ultimately the election law was passed altogether. What pissed some people off? And those same people went ahead and moved forward with the fiscal deficit law, passing it without really taking in consideration what Kurdistan had to say. So it's this type of stuff that you have to try to find a way to get past. It's easier said than done. We'll see. But nonetheless, everything still hasn't been passed. But I agree with the president. It's a shame it happened, but they have to do what they can to be united people. Right now, more than ever, what's going on with everything going on around the world right now, look, your community is, it's first is you need to work on you, then your family, work on your family, start really communicating a lot more, being involved in each other's lives, and then get into community, because you're going to be surprised how much you're going to need them if things don't go the right way in this election. Al-Kademi directs to pay employees' salaries next Sunday. So there, finally, for at least the month of October. Is that what it is? What is it? That says this employees for where are we at? Okay, there it is. From completed employees' salary disbursement list for the months of October and November. Okay, good. So they're going to get paid for last month and this month. I still can't believe these people just continue to go to work. It's like 6 million of them going to work, and they could go months without getting paid. Man, that's kind of freaky. That crap would not be swinging here. That's for damn sure. Nonetheless, anyways, the salaries are coming in a direction. That's good. All right, so that's all that's with the news. As you guys know, today's Friday here in our time, but it's actually Saturday over in their time. So it's the weekend has already started. All right, let's talk about the Iraqi dinar. Look, just because I like to keep you guys informed, good, the bad, the ugly, and I tell you guys not to get too down when the news is really bad, or not to get too excited when the news is really good. We don't care about all the chatter, all the talk. All we care about is what they do, okay? Because when it comes to anything and everything regarding the Iraqi dinar, everybody's opinion is just speculation. There's no insider crap. I don't care what anybody says. It's all speculation. Because all these people claiming to have insider stuff, you guys, they've had it for years, and they got to have the god-awfulest, worst insider intel. Because for years they've been telling people it's going to happen, it's going to happen. This is why I don't like doing the dates, and I don't like doing the rates. Everything is speculation. Now, having said that, I told you, I was talking to a friend of mine. We have been talking for quite some time. He works for the State Department. I knew about all the peace agreements. He's been very, very busy for a long time. I also told you that once the election came, it's kind of put a damper on things over there a little bit. Things are slowed down. There's a lot of concern being expressed about a potential Biden administration. As you guys can see in the news, Iran is already feeling emboldened. They're jumping around celebrating at the thought of the United States sending them a bunch of money so they could go right back to what they were doing, and then continuing to build their nuclear bomb. If you don't believe me, go Google the news that said that today Iran decided to show off. They have like a underground city, a missile city, and they were happy to show it off. Supposedly nobody knew about it. See what I'm saying? They fell out. Now they're not. I was like, well, screw Trump, man. They're happy now. You know what I mean? They should be careful. Trump is still the president until January the 20th. I'm pretty sure he'll get reelected, but just in case, they should be aware of what our election laws are. There's a lot of things that Trump could do in a very short period of time. All right. So nonetheless, so in talking with my friends in the currency world, there's a lot of speculation back and forth as to what a Biden administration means to the exchange rate happening for the Iraqi dinar. And again, it just kind of goes back and forth. It's all speculation. You got some people saying it isn't going to matter. A rate change is a rate change. But then you got other people, a little bit more higher up. They're like, there is concern. There's being concern expressed at some really high levels. So either way, here's my thing. All it is from everybody is only speculating. Even when we hear, hey, there were some concerns from people up above, that's just it. It's a concern. Okay, you guys? We don't know. We definitely don't know what's going to happen. Again, I'm feeling optimistic that we don't have to worry about a Biden administration. I'm feeling better about a Trump second term. All right. And so still, there's a lot of movements happening. And we are now in the middle of November, which I'm expecting some news actually on the Iraqi dinar any day now. Hopefully, good news, and I'll be able to share it. But nonetheless, there are some deadlines we know that was brought up here in November. We'll see what that brings us out here as common folk. All right. But anyways, again, I just want to tell you guys, because you guys keep asking me, it's just speculation. You got people out there going, oh, it doesn't make a difference. But then you got people going, it does make a difference. The truth is nobody knows. Okay, you guys? Now, again, I'm sharing you what everybody's concern is, so I'm keeping you in the loop. So if somebody says something good, hey, I'm allowed to share it, I share it. If somebody says, hey, man, there's some concerns, we're not too happy about a Biden administration, this might prevent it from happening altogether, I'm still going to share that with you. Again, but I'm also going to tell you this. It comes with a warning. And the warning is, it's just people's opinion, you guys. Don't get down on it. Hang tight. Stay positive, all right? That's all you got to do. So as for anything that's going on right now, yeah, there's people are still talking about it. I talk to them from time to time throughout the week, and I say, what is the word? I mean, I know there's some things that were happening I was waiting to hear on, but nonetheless, again, nobody knows. Right now, it's just speculation. So I feel good about a Trump second term. Therefore, I feel good about everything else. Okay, but you guys are asking me about this. I know this one person saying this one person saying that. I know you guys. They've been doing this for years. Okay, years and years and years. They've been saying this. They've been saying that. Their intel tells them this. The screen that, the code's this. I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. I'm also the one that encourages you to listen to all of us. You should. This way, then you have a bunch of different opinions, okay? Which, in my opinion, is a good thing, okay? But you make sure you take all the information that you get, filter through all of it, and you make up your own decision on what you think is crap and what isn't. All right? But I don't want you guys to feel down about, if Biden gets in, will the RV happen? I mean, that is the talk, if I'm being honest. But again, that's only from a couple of people. Then the other side of the group of people are going, no, nothing's going to change that. It's going to happen. It's going to happen, period. So again, you're just split down the middle. Half the people say, yeah, it's going to happen still regardless. And the other half are like, hell no. Okay, so we don't know. Nobody knows. Nobody knows, my friends. Nobody. And I mean that literally. Only the people who are supposed to know about what's happening with this currency. Those are the only people who know. All right. Until they let the world know, nobody knows. All right. So don't get down on it, because some of you guys are feeling a little down. Looking like it's going to be a Biden, and you're giving me the what if scenarios. The truth of the matter is, I would only be giving you my opinion, and it's just speculation. That's all it is. And I mean, mine's probably a lot more hard thought, a lot more research, what my opinion is. But again, just nobody knows. All right. So stay up. Don't let it get you down, man. Think positive. I'm telling you. I keep telling you guys to pray for the president, pray for the family, pray for this country, pray for the patriots. And it seems to be working, so don't stop, you guys. Every day you should be doing that. If that's the case, then let's keep positive, all right? That's it for now, you guys. Let me know what you think. Hit the thumbs up button. There's not a whole lot of news, but I did want to just get that off my chest a little bit, because a lot of you guys are asking about that. And again, don't let nobody get you down, okay? Anyways, if you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel, and I surely do appreciate it. And I'll catch you later.